Morning, everybody. Oh God, let's pause that. It has not been a good night again. Slept like crap, but it did give me the chance to do the nearly 10 updates on the Xperia Pro I, since it is a year old and it had never been out of the box. So it is now running Android 13, which is kind of impressive, because some of these phones don't. I remember the Motorola, that thing took like forever. I think that thing had over 30 updates. Of course, that was a lot older phone, too. Two bloody noses so far this morning. Just not been a good morning at all. And I just pulled out the Vlogger kit here. And so there's the screen. I don't know if it needs charged or not, but it doesn't seem to be working, and that doesn't seem to be focusing. And filming like this, everything is upside down. So, case is coming today. It's got like an $8 case. And I got an ND filter that clips over top. So we'll see how that works for tomorrow. We'll leave this out. See, I don't know. I'll have to read directions later. Don't have time right now. But good morning and happy Saturday. Stomach is hurting. Two bloody noses. Stuffy. Weather's supposed to be crappy. So here we go, another day. And I want to test this thing out a little bit here. I was hoping the vlogging screen would work. I could try to use it in the car so I know it's lined up, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen. Well, it looks like my remote Bluetooth is dead as well. So I got to find my batteries tonight. I don't know if I really want to even use that. So left-handed, because of the shutter button, kind of works better. But we'll see. And little dog and I are trying to become friends again. He's he's curled up here. He slept up underneath here all night last night, most of the night. Well, yeah, didn't you, buddy? Yeah, which one of those twofers got my finger because it's still numb? He bit this finger last night, or 2 nights ago, and it is still numb to the touch. Yeah, put them teeth away. I don't know. Right now I'm in basic mode. HDR is on, but I don't know, we'll play around with it a little bit today. The one nice thing though is, because the camera is centered in the car, and this thing is narrower than the iPhone and the Samsung, this might work a little bit better, because I'll be able to keep the shutter button up and just aim it. So if I turn it around and did any type of, which will overheat it, let me see what I look like in there. It's a wide enough field of view, 24mm, so we'll give it a shot, see what happens here, and play around with the Sony today. And then tomorrow we're going to use it for mainly photos, assuming weather is decent enough to go. It doesn't matter how I'm feeling. I'm going if the weather's nice. Feature about it is if you press and hold that physical shutter button, you actually get to launch the camera. It does launch in standard, photo shooting, but it's quite simple to switch it over. Phone is getting a little warm. I haven't recorded in a couple minutes, but you can feel the sides of it's a little bit warm. And I don't know how the battery's going to hold up today, but like I said, it had probably about 13 updates because it started off on Android 11, went to 12 basically right away. And then did a whole bunch of updates, and then had to go back, and then finally updated to 13 this morning at like 5 a.m. So hopefully things are going to work out well for me here. But like I said, left-handed with this phone because of that physical shutter button. Let me see if I can show you yourselves. For those of you not aware of this camera or this phone. So yeah, so you got the 1-inch 12 megapixel instead of the 24, which is on the RX100. And then the physical shutter button's right here, and then there's this button here is for the Pro app, I believe. So, which is what I kind of want to get into learning a little bit with camera mainly, not so much with video. Right now I'm just going to do everything in basic until, and there goes my nose again. Damn it. It's going to be a rough day. It's going to be a rough day. Another day with just 2 of us, and because I asked the other associate if she was feeling up to it to come in, never heard back. Alright, well, we'll see how that works. Like I said, the camera's centered, so there's not much I can do making it any lower than it is. So if it's hitting the mirror, I can't fix it with this one unless I change the mount completely. Not too bad out this morning. I am running traditionally late because for the last clip my stomach really got upset and I had to go to the bathroom. So, but here we go. Try to get through this day. We shall see. It's not that bad, but I'm going to put the heated seats on just for a little bit here. Oh, man. Yeah, it was a lot of updates last night. Not as bad as the Motorola. Of course, the Motorola, I think, was, what, 2019, where this was 2022. I was watching some videos, and they were literally a year ago from now. So I'm going to have to look back and see. The funny thing is, last night when I opened the box, it's like, oh, is that what one of these looks like without the box being completely crushed? Anybody remember that? The box was all destroyed on me. Oh, man, they're filthy. Switch over in. Got freaking hair in my eye. I'm falling apart. Oh, I just took a really, you probably already saw it because I'm sure I posted it. A really neat shot of Mateo. At least on the phone and when I sent it to Tim, the colors look super accurate. It actually shows his true colors and him being on the Bassett blanket. We're trying to make up from our little incident the other night in biting me, but this act's so crooked. Just noticing all kinds of fun things this morning, but oh God, I hope this isn't going to be like that today. Coughing fits. That's all I need is upset stomach, coughing fits. I'm just going to call it quits and leave. Yeah, right. No, I can't. Okay, I'm going to just cough to you all day. Well, I watched back the clip from this morning, and it looked like I was in line pretty good, so I didn't watch the whole thing back. I just kind of caught it a little bit, so I guess Terry didn't sleep today. Alright, I'm going to go home. Still enough daylight. Get these dogs out for a walk. Maybe separate. Let them get some of their angst out. So, I don't know what little man's problem is. Just being a vicious little monster right now lately. Oh, not a great day. I did get a hold of another associate. She finally did come in. And honestly, I mean, there was a lot of things we didn't get done yesterday because we were so busy, so they're still getting trays ready. It worked out. But, oh, man, I'm ready to be off tomorrow. So I took a picture of Mateo this morning, and I sent it to Tim. And it will obviously be included in the vlog. I think I mentioned it earlier. Of Mateo. I zoomed in on it because I transferred it over to the iPhone. It is sharp. It is freaking detailed. That was in basic mode with the Xperia. So, gonna give this thing a true time to test it out. Some of the driving photos, they blurred a little bit, but yeah, so fast shutter. You know, I'm not. It's all in basic mode right now. I'm not playing around with any serious modes. Tomorrow, definitely when I have Mike around, I'm going to Pro, ask him what the settings he thinks I should use, because he's really good with knowing, you know, what you should use. And with at least this phone, you do have two different f-stops. You have an f2, which is right now, and there's an f4, and it actually physically closes down the freaking iris. It's crazy. I forget what others. Was there a Samsung that did that a while back, or was it Sony? Or LG? One of them did it too. It might have been LG. But it does make a difference. So, yeah, last time I don't even remember the last time I had it. I just know when I tried to vlog with it, it didn't work real well. And everybody kind of bashed me that I didn't have mode set right, which they're probably right. But I don't know what the hell I'm doing when it comes. If it's out of auto mode, it doesn't do what I want it to do and doesn't look the way I want it to look, then it's not for me. I'm not going to sit there and set up a cinematic shot for vlogs. It's my, you know, the iPhone does a really good job at just shooting and making it all look nice. So, I might do a few video samples tomorrow. We'll see. I'm going to take the dogs for a walk. Hopefully my case is there. I'll check the mail when I get home. Make me feel a little more secure having it in my pocket all day long, and I was using it for work. It's pretty snappy, and the battery was holding up pretty good. I haven't checked it recently. Last I looked, I think at lunchtime, it was like at 78%. And I had, scanned a bunch of contacts and stuff to order. So, we'll see what the battery does too. This guy's got me a little frustrated right now. He's like, I get alongside of him and he speeds the hell up. We're going for it now. Got you on the straightaway. Boy, that screen, I don't know if my brightness went down again, but everything looks really dark right now. Interesting to see how that looks. If that's the way it looks in post, man, that's not going to be good. Does that help at all, or is that overblow the freaking highlights now? I don't think I can change it while recording. Not sure what this will back. Yeah, I'll play around a little bit. Alright, so the little button opens up the Pro camera. Right now, I'm zoomed a little bit, 25mm. It's still looking a little dark on the screen, but that could be the screen brightness is not up too. This is the one where you get your chance to manually focus, which I'm set to far. So you can actually focus live. It's infinity focus. There is probably where you want to be. Or you can switch over to autofocus. Alright, see now that seems like it's way overblown. I don't know. This thing's kind of goofing me up a little bit. Let's see. Reset. There actually is a reset button too. I'm not sure what the other one is. I'll have to look at it a little bit closer later on, but I do have the vlogging grip on. I do not have the monitor right now because, yeah, didn't get that far. But I did get the filters, so I can try to capture maybe a nice little sunset. Actually, let's see how that. Well, we can mark it the first time we dropped the Xperia. Good thing I have the case on it. Hold on, Mateo. Hold on. You can actually spin it around pretty simply by pushing the button and turning it to make it, where the controls are facing you. I like the Osmo! I don't know, I really pulled down those pictures. So there's a slider for warmer and cooler temperature, and then there's the slider for brightness. I had the slider for brightness pulled all the way down in the last couple pictures. I'm interested to see how dark that looks. But otherwise, I couldn't get the color of the sun shining in the back. Alright, so now we're in the Pro camera. Auto is on. Not really sure. Oh, I have my focus on auto. So it should be on Mateo. But, to see what kind of dynamic range I get with this. I am running 60 frames a second as well. It's kind of a tough subject for a lot of these phones to film. Let's see how it comes out. And now I've lost the Sony grip. The shooting grip has a brand new battery. And I'm just getting a blinking red light. That's fabulous. But yeah, so turning is quite easy. Push in the little button and away you go, around you come. But unfortunately, I can't control it, which really sucks. It ain't gonna work. Brand new battery. I don't get it. This thing is, I always struggle with these type of little gadgets that are Bluetooth. Hey, puppy. 72mm. That's as far as you can go. Alrighty, now we got it working. How to turn the control ability on in Pro camera as well. So every camera's got its own switch for the remote. Just happened to hit a little cheeseburger menu at the top there, and voila, we got it working. I don't know, Pro might actually film better. We'll see. And gives you the option of changing your record speed too. Caveats I'm definitely going to have to learn. So to get into your Pro camera, you have to switch out of basic mode, which gives you both the ability to record and take pictures. But once you go into the Pro settings, you can no longer, you have to switch over to the Video Pro to use any of the Pro video features. So it's a completely, there's so many little tricks to this thing to learn. I'm just curious, because everything looks very gray right now. See if I can bring it back. Let's just take a quick look here. Let's try to shoot that. The thing the control does give you is zoom control. I'm not sure what that's going to do in video, but we'll back out as far as I can right now. So it won't jump lenses. So on the main 24mm lens, it'll go from 24 to 50. Then you switch over to the other lens, it'll go 50 to 200. And then the ultra wide lens is 16 to 24. So there's some little fun features there. We'll see how well this works. And when you're in photo mode, you have to use the photo button on the control to take photos. It won't let you use the record button. You have to use photo, which is on the opposite side of the control. Okay, so that did nothing, by the way, of pulling it back. You can go from 1 to 3 on the main shooter, and then you can bring it back to 1. Interesting. But you should be able to take still. Cannot snap shots when HDR is on. So you cannot take pictures if you have HDR turned on.
How are you?
Think it's my buddy Roy.
Huh? Are you being good?
No, he's been a bad little dog.
Oh, has he?
Yeah.
Well, you're bad.
You're getting snippy.
Well, you're being snippy.
Flashlight works because it doesn't look very bright to me. Oh my god. This guy tonight, I'm going to try to shoot it from here because I probably won't get enough. Of course, the headlights are not helping the situation at all. And that is nowhere near as good as I'm seeing where my focus is at. Alright, switch light. Let's get out there. Get out there. There we go. Might have gotten a little grainy, but there we go. Such a beautiful shot. Now the subject that's always going to shine the best at night, the Priya. Come on, baby. Come on, let's get moving. Come on. What you doing? You know, all that time to sniff while I was trying to get a picture of something I don't think I got anything of. It's like, well, I'm going to sniff some more and piddle. So the only lens you can actually change the f-stop on is the main 1-inch censored camera that actually has a closable iris. So I don't know. It's got its little twerks and stuff. You know, it's something. We'll see how low light looks, which I doubt this is going to be very good. I really don't think it is, but hey, let's give it a fair test. I don't think this is the Pro. Everything went really purple on me here. So I don't know what this is doing. Of course, I'm in 60 frames a second, which is not, I don't think that's very good. So I was going to go to the sky with this thing. So I have it on f2, 24 frames a second. Video light is on. 24mm lens. It just seems really, really weird. Close to Bria, you can start to see her, but you gotta be really close. You got that light right on. Alright, come on, Bria, let's get moving. Daddy's getting frozen. Moon's trying to make his way out. I did get one shot with one of the other lenses, and I kind of played around.